Hey guys, I am so excited to be making this video today. I am specifically making this video for all of my other benefit brow arch experts out there because I'm talking about something very specific to our role, which is how to convert people from shopping in the store into our chair for a service when they weren't planning on it. So I've been a benefit brow arch expert for about 7 months, almost 8 months now. I love this job. It's super fun. I obviously know that there are a lot of people out there that have been doing this a lot longer than me. So I don't know everything about the role. I'm not an expert by any means, and I definitely have a lot more to learn. I was recently talking to my RAM, Stephanie Braun, who is absolutely amazing. She encouraged me to make a video specifically about this subject because of what she was seeing in my role and how I was doing things specifically. So I just wanted to talk about kind of some tips and tricks of how to get your clientele up by doing this, by converting people from the floor into your chair. In my time as a brow arch expert, most of my clients have come from being on the floor into my chair. From the time in April when the store opened to now, I've gone from doing about $300 to $500 in services per week, and then I hit my maximum week at $1,800 a few weeks ago. I say that not to brag on myself, but just to say these things work. Like, this works to get your numbers up. So I hope that this is helpful and encouraging to you guys. So a couple things that I do to have a conversation at all with customers and get the ball rolling with that is I always stand up at the front of the store to greet people when I'm not busy. I always try to work the floor, so walk around like an associate and ask if anyone needs help with anything. And the reason why I do this is because I found the most success in converting people into my chair for a service when I actually help them with something that they came in for. So let's say a woman walks in, "What do you need help with today? Can I help you with something today?" "Yeah, I've got a wedding coming up this weekend and I need a new foundation." "I can totally help you with that. Is there a specific brand you're looking for?" From there, I help her find a foundation. And then when I'm finished with that conversation, that interaction, they found what they needed, they don't need anything else, then I come at the conversation with, "Hey, just to let you know, I'm the benefit brow girl here, and if you need your brows done for that wedding, I can totally help you out with that." The reason why I make it known at the end of our conversation that I'm the benefit brow girl at the store is because I want her to feel like she can trust me first. So I want her to feel like she spent time with me, she cares about what I need, she cares about finding the best thing for me, and she genuinely comes across like she cares more about me and my needs and making me feel confident and beautiful more than she cares about herself and getting something for herself. So I always try to build that connection and that trust, make her feel cared for, and then I come in at the end with, "Hey, if you need this service done." So that is the main way that I kind of start a conversation with the customer. And then from there, it's about answering their questions well. If they ask any questions about the services or what I offer further, I always try to answer the questions with 3 things in mind: that it's simple, that it's cheap, and that it makes her life easier. So for example, if she asks me how much a brow wax is, it's only $23. It's only $23. It's not that much. How long does it take? Oh, it only takes me 10 to 15 minutes max. How long does the tinting last? What is tinting? Tinting is a service where I actually dye your eyebrows a shade or 2 darker than how they naturally are, and it makes your brows look really full and really nice without you having to do anything. So it makes your life easier. Those are the 3 ways that I like to answer questions for the customer, because in this day and age, things being quicker, easier, and cheaper is the most appealing to most everybody. If they continue to ask questions further after you've answered some, most likely they're really interested, but they're still hesitating a little bit. So at that point, if they've asked all the questions and they're still kind of interested, they seem like it, I just say, "You want to do it? Let's just do it. Come on." And most of the time, they follow me to my brow bar and they get a service done. So with all that being said, I will say there are definitely times where you will be with a customer and they don't want a service done. That may seem like a loss, but in reality, a lot of people don't even know that the brow bar is there. They don't even know they can get that service there. So even if someone's not interested in booking in that moment, I always try to give them the menu with my name and the number of the store on there. And I've had a lot of customers actually come back to see me after that first interaction a month or 2 later. And even if I don't remember them, they say something like, oh yeah, you talked to me a few months ago, you helped me, and I just wanted to come back and get my brows done because I actually was interested, I just didn't have time. That happens all the time. Then there will be cases sometimes where you help a customer and they don't ever come back to see you and they are not interested in the service. I have to tell this because it's pretty funny. Well, it wasn't funny in the moment, but it's funny now looking back. I spent 45 minutes with one lady. She, finally at the end of that 45 minutes, I make the connection of, hey, I'm the Benefit Brow Girl. I start talking about the brow bar. She seems interested. I'm like, yes. It was a bad day. I barely had seen anybody. I'm like, I'm going to get her. I'm going to get her in my chair. She comes over to my chair. I get the client intake form out for her. She gets the pen out to sign an initial, and she changes her mind. And I was like, ugh. Now that does not happen all the time. It has been the best way I have gotten my numbers up, but you will find those customers occasionally that will just not be interested or will kind of frustrate you. You just keep, a smile on your face, keep helping them if they need help, and then you move on. And I will say, I was super disappointed after that one interaction, and then I got 3 more people in the next hour after her because I didn't give up after her. I kept working the floor. I took a deep breath. And then I kept going and I kept greeting people and I kept doing it. All in all, I would say, make it your priority to care about each customer that walks in the door. Make it your priority to mention the brow bar to every person that you can if you're not busy. Work the floor, greet people, make conversation with people, help people with what they need first, then mention the brow bar afterward. And remember that even if they don't book that moment with you, every customer that you mention the brow bar to and you make a good impression with is an investment into your book, whether it's now or later. So I hope that was helpful. Super honored to be in this position. I love working for Benefit and I love working for Ulta as well. I'll talk to you guys soon.